going to take a sneak peek inside our 4 award-winning restaurants and meet our culinary masters. First stop, Banquet's Kitchen in the heart of it all. Let's go! Wow, now this is science in the kitchen. Here I am at Gaylord Texan's Convention Center kitchen with brand new executive chef Brian Bettis-Stalters, who prepares every kind of culinary delight that you can imagine. Chef, can you tell us about some of the things going on and some of the fun facts of the kitchen?
Yeah, we have a huge kitchen here. I mean, it is just great. We have probably about 45 cooks that work under me, and we usually cook about 600,000 covers a year. So now with all that business going on, we love to also cook some great stuff. As you can see, we have some beautiful items that, yes, are scientific, but also cooking is a science. So these are our house candied nuts. We do pecans, which this is a bourbon candied brown sugar pecan. This is the daybreak drip that will be utilized throughout the hotel also. This is the cold coffee drip in the bottles that we'll be using. Ice cold in the summertime, Texas gets hot. Really refreshing coffee, and it's the best product with these llamas. So right now we're producing my own hot sauce in the kitchen, Butter's Butter.
Awesome.
And also the habanero love rub from Butter's Butter that we use on our in-house barbecue also. These are actually llamas, and these are cold drip coffee machines. We are grinding our own coffee, we are roasting our own coffee, and we are sourcing our own coffee we are using Jamaican Blue Mountain beans. We fill this with ice, we drip it through our house ground coffee beans, and that drips for about 24 hours and produces one of the most aromatic, delicious coffees you can get, better than hot brewing.
The Convention Center kitchen, where the chef's going to show us some of the equipment he uses to create these huge catering events.
So here's one of our ovens actually working. It has about 350 pounds of our house-made barbecue brisket. We put them on our smokers for about 8 hours with the house rub. So being with Texas, we're all about our brisket. We take our brisket to heart, and this is a really great product to showcase on our menus.
Next stop, Riverwalk Cantina. Riverwalk Cantina at Gaylord Texan is known for its festive atmosphere and Tex-Mex cuisine, but some of the new and exciting offerings are coming with the arrival of award-winning executive chef Bev Hartline.
Good afternoon, Martha. How are you?
Welcome.
Thank you.
Before we dive into the food,
Yeah.
could you just tell us a little bit about yourself?
Absolutely. I was raised on a farm in Michigan, and that's where the whole love of food really came from. And then later on, I moved to Orlando and started off at the Orlando Culinary Academy, Le Cordon Bleu. And then got my first job at the JW Marriott, Orlando Grand Lakes, and been with Marriott 7 years now.
Wow, that's so impressive. So with all this talent and expertise, tell us a little bit about some of the new things we're going to see in Riverwalk Cantina.
Of course. So along with the sizzling fajitas and the chicken enchiladas that are already a great staple on the menu, we're adding some new and exciting menu items. We have the pork belly tacos here with pickled red onions, little queso fresco, micro cilantro. Over here we have the new chicken enchiladas that we just started doing. We braise the chicken after it's marinated for 24 hours just to retain all that moisture in there. Here we have a smoked brisket burrito where we smoke our brisket for 12 hours. I'm really big into barbecue, so I really want to bring some of that influence here. Here's another way we're doing it. This is an ancho chili rubbed ribeye, going with seasonal vegetables with the fingerling potatoes and asparagus there. So some really new and exciting things coming to the menu.
Chef, tell me a little bit about this dish here. That looks amazing.
Yeah, this is a modern twist on a traditional dish that we have coming new to the menu. It's a white masa corn cake. Our borracho beans that has all the bacon, all the beer in it, that really has all that depth of flavor. Turn that into refried beans, and that's topped with this beautiful brisket that's been smoked for 12 hours. Ancho, chili, and agave barbecue sauce that we make here, and a little bit of pickled red onion.
Yeah, this is all great. You're making me very hungry, by the way, and I can't wait to come back to try all of these new dishes. Thanks so much for a peek around the kitchen. We appreciate it.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
Next stop, Texan Station Sports Bar and Grill, here at the official hotel of the legendary Dallas Cowboys. In addition to the 52-foot big screen TV, there's a lot more than just sports watching going on in Texan Station Sports Bar and Grill, and that's the amazing food presented by Executive Chef Ed Brown. Chef, Tell us a little bit about what you have going on.
Well, thanks, Martha. I appreciate that. We've added to our menu some great items. Have some of our salads, our buffalo chicken salad with all white buffalo chicken meat. We also have a Caesar salad, which we do with our own Caesar dressing. Over here on our sandwich menu, we got our famous burger, because we sold about 1 million of them so far in our 11 years. And then we got our chicken parm sandwich, which is brand new. Fresh focaccia roll, fresh buns, baked in pastry, and then finish it off, of course, with Snicker pie or a Reese's pie.
That sounds delicious. It all looks so good. Can you tell me, for those who haven't been to Texan Station, what's the atmosphere like here?
Oh my goodness. It is a sports dream destination. Okay, we call it a sports destination. I mean, you got to come here for the games with the 52-foot television, the 50 plasma television TVs, the patio party, and of course, some rockin' food in the back. And we have craft beers, we have a house selection of great wines, and we also have crafted drinks.
It's definitely the best place to come hang out and watch sports. And another little secret that we have to point out is you, Chef, have been here longer than any of our restaurant chefs.
That's right.
11 years, in addition to having 7 cooks that have been here for 11 years. So that explains why this place really is so great.
Yes, it is, Martha, and I'm very proud of that myself. Thank you.
Next stop, we'll see you in Zeppole Coastal Italian. Zeppole Coastal Italian at Gaylord Texan features a charming courtyard setting where guests can dine underneath the lights and enjoy authentic Italian fare. But just as delightful is Executive Chef Sasha Marchese, who I'm glad to have with us here today.
Welcome.
Thanks, Chef. Well, I have to say, Zeppole is one of my favorites. Everything you make, from the appetizers and flatbreads to the meats and seafood and pasta dishes, it's all amazing. So, can you tell us, what is your secret besides being born and raised in Italy?
Everything is about, flavorful dishes that they come from the old world country, in this case Italy. And we don't have that, big secret in this restaurant. It's just using organic, local produce from our local farm. In this case, we make our, own fresh pasta production that is daily made, and we use a couple of organic unbleached local flours for that.
You were born and raised in Italy, where I know you worked in your family's Italian restaurant. How did that kind of shape the chef that you are now today?
Well, I've been growing, in a very little town in Italy, and I'm being fortunate to live, basically, and work with my mom at the same time. So it was our way of living. And you know better than me that Italy is 80% covered by, the Mediterranean Ocean. So we have, an extensive list of seafood over there. That's why, I decided to work in seafood places like Zeppole here at the Gaylord, when I can feature, most of the delicious seafood dishes that are available on the market today.
Well, Chef, we can't wait to see some of your cooking in action. What are you going to whip up for us today?
Today I'm going to do something special for you guys. I'm going to do our fresh pappardelle, that, like I said before, they're homemade here every day, with Maine lobster and rock shrimp in a nice creamy tomato lobster light sauce.
That sounds wonderful. I can't wait to see it.
Okay, we'll do it.
Okay.
Buon appetito.
For fine dining in an intimate setting, there is no better place than Old Hickory Steakhouse, with an exceptional menu and vast wine selection prepared by Executive Chef Andreas Offergeld. Thank you for coming.
I'm glad you're here, Martha.
Yeah, your menu is so amazing. You have so many unique dishes and ingredients. Can you tell us a little bit about what you serve here?
Yes, Martha, like every steakhouse, we have exceptional cuts, only the best cuts of beef. We source most of our produce locally here in Texas, our seafood mostly out of Texas. We cook everything fresh from scratch every day, and like it's supposed to be in a great steakhouse.
Yeah, well, you do it well. The wine selection here is so impressive. I know that you have wines from all around the world.
Yes, we have actually wines, like you said, from all around the world, and we pair these wines with our food selection. So I just can say that the wines we have will please every palate and every budget.
Can you tell us too, what are some of the unique things that you have in this steakhouse that people typically don't find in a steakhouse?
To my knowledge, we are the only steakhouse in Texas who have a cheese cart where our fromager every day presents artisan cheeses, local and international cheeses to our guests, which can be paired with our great wine selection, with our food, and it's just a fun thing we do.
Chef, I can't help but keep looking at that huge cut of meat. I'm sure that's like every man's dream sitting at the table there.
Yes, Martha, this is one of our specialties. This is a tomahawk steak. It's a bone-in ribeye. We cook this on our special grills and grilled to perfection and aged to perfection. It's one of our specialty items.
You've been trained around the world. You have experience from multiple countries, and you can definitely taste all that experience when you're here at Old Hickory. It truly is exceptional, and you do such great work here. Well, Chef, I think this is the perfect place to end our culinary tour of the Texan. How about a toast?
Wonderful.
All right. To the taste of the Texan.